The zone people were telling me that that's a brand new belt guard and a brand new motor base that they just installed. Looks like a fairly new marathon motor that just changed out, and this is a fairly old fan. Has those bearings with oilers, and you can see all of the oil dry around the base of the fan. They apparently must leak a little bit. Looks like the flexible connector is still in good shape. We have access doors pretty much throughout the ductwork. There's as we turn the elbow right here, you'll see there's another access door for the inspection of the chilled water coil. And speaking of the chilled water coil, let's turn around here and get it where the supply comes in. That's the supply pipe right there. We can see it's coming, and here, and it tees right there, and there's a side stream chiller on this system. You can see right there that that's a temperature sensor with the transmitter part of it gone. That's probably one of those pneumatic ones. There's another broken one on the other side we'll look at here shortly. It comes down, and there's the suction of the pump, and then it goes through this little train chiller here. And then let's see, the water leaves and comes out the back side of it there, comes across and tees back in right there. And then it's the high pipe that comes here. You can get on it there. It's right there. And you can see there's some kind of I'm not sure what that is. Pressure gauge. That's where we took the entering pressure of the coil. So in the scope, you asked for a pressure drop across the coil, and that's where we got the entering side. That's the closest place we could get it. It goes through that gate valve, and then there's a union, and then into the coil. And as we come out of the coil, on the bottom side, it comes through. Let me back up a little bit here, and you see that. Let me show you on the other side of here. There's the temperature sensing head dangling, and right there is the place where it used to attach to. But anyway, getting back on the return side of this pipe goes up, and there's a manual air bleed there. There's a B&G 2-inch circuit setter right there. We read 33 GPM there, I believe. And then right here, I don't know if we can see it real well, but there's a bypass that runs from supply to return right there. And with we can get a better look at it right here. That's where it's coming into the return. It goes up and comes around, and there's a gate valve right there, and that drops right back into the top of the supply on the other side. And as we come down, there's a Ringco Venturi flow measuring device there. We measured that, and we had 33 GPM there, which tells us that the bypass is closed. And we got looks like a thermometer, and then here's the two-way chill water valve right there with a pressure gauge. Now, where we got the leaving side of the chilled water coil pressure drop, the closest spot we could get was on the entering side of that circuit setter. So that pressure drop includes that T and that gate valve. We could have got it there, but that's on the bottom of the pipe, and usually those things are full of junk, and when you crack them open, sometimes it's difficult to get them closed. So that's the chilled water piping. Now if we come across and follow, here is the steam. The steam comes in low and comes across here, and that is the main steam line, and you see that's how it connects to the preheat coil. And coming back here, you see there's another circuit that comes around here and comes across the top and comes this way and splits right there, and that is the duct mounted reheat coil. You can see that there are, I don't know if I'll be able to get all this, but there's 1/3, 2/3 set up there, and it comes back together, and then it goes back into the steam coil right there. And then we mentioned there was a humidifier, a duct mounted humidifier, which is right here. That comes across and connects into the side of the duct right there. You see the little red caps, that's where we took the supply air measurement on the pitot traverse. As far as electrical goes, the fan electrical comes up through the floor and it goes through that disconnect right there. You can see that it's got that, I can't get it focused here, it's hitting on something, but it's a little older. And then there's the motor starter right there. You can see there's a time clock right there and some other thing on the wall there, and that's an abandoned pneumatic thing. You can see that it's old because they used 1/4 inch galvanized instead of copper piping back when.